Early in the days of our channel, there was a craze going around WhiskeyTube. You only need 5 whiskeys according to Reddit. And like most things, we attacked it intentionally, humorously.
Right. Don't get a stick up your butt. But you did.
But here we are. The channel's been in force now for over 3 years, and we thought it's probably a good time to go back and actually attempt to do, here are the only 5 whiskeys that you need, starting with the Daily Sipper. Now, my Daily Sipper right now is different than it would have been several months ago because Travis Robeson introduced me to a whole new distillery that I'm going to go ahead and say is one of my absolute favorite distilleries right now.
It's a hitter. It's a freaking hitter.
Old Dominic is the distillery that I'm talking about, and my everyday sipper, I want something that's tasty, full-flavored, but maybe not a super high proof. To me, there is no better whiskey at 85 proof or under than this. So what I love about this nose, it's a note you threw out a while ago, and this nose 100% captures it. This nose is you walking through an old rick house with your mouth wide open.
Oh my, that's not what I got at all.
I'm
getting so much fruit
wild
and
amounts
sweet.
of fruit and sweetness on this.
I don't know. Today, I might have COVID.
This is a 4-year age statement. It's 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley, a hint of the rye spice. Malty kind of surrounding this nice, light, fluffy corn that is just smooth as the day is long.
Oh, well, the days are really short right now. Now that I smelled it again, now I smell old, dusty. It's not bad. It definitely tastes like I'm in the wild, wild west. And I went to the bar and I go, give me a shot.
It's wild how aged tasting it is at only 4 years old and at that low proof.
Oh, that is crazy. No, it does not taste like it's 4 years.
And
it's crazy that I got all of that fruit at first until you started. Until you Joe Biden'd me and decided to, hey, you want a bag of chips? $7, please.
Oh, you put this right where my feet go. How do I put my feet down?
How am I supposed to know where you put your feet at?
Well, they go on the ground.
What am I, Astrodamus?
Yes, you're Astrodamus.
Just saying. Is that not his name?
No, it was Nostradamus.
I don't fucking know. I'm not a freaking Astrodamus know-it-all. Whatever. Hey, English is not my first language.
No, it is your first language. So, Astrodamus, would you like to predict anything for us?
I will predict that there's no fucking fireball in this shoot because all of you assholes, Astrodamuses, are they Astrodamuses or am I?
Just you, because you predict.
I predict,
you're the
and
predictor.
they're bitches.
Well, Astrodamus, you can call them whatever you want.
I think that y'all are bitches for making me feel bad for liking Fireball. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You go to a wedding and you don't get Fireball shots? You don't go to like a party, a New Year's Eve party, and you don't take a Fireball shot anytime someone yells, my pants are down?
So the next one is supposed to be a cheap mixer. And typically when we've seen these videos, when we've done these videos, people use $25 whiskeys as their cheap mixer. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to suggest something different though for our cheap mixer.
Blue Run Emerald. So good. Mix it with some burners.
I'm going to suggest a 4-state Solera blend, no whiskey younger than 5 years old at 118 proof. This is only $34.99, and you can buy it right now because one of our whiskey picks on shop.buysomewhiskey.com. This is Infinite Oak, finished in a single malt cask. This is also affectionately known as EC8. This is a pick for the Nerds and Turds Whiskey Group. $34.99, 118.5 proof. It is a chocolatey blend. It is a beautiful complexity of being these 4 states, the 4 states being Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, and Colorado. Full flavored, absolutely love it on its own. But if you want a mixer, it's a couple dollars heavier than your typical mixer, but it's gonna bring something to whatever you're mixing it with. This is the jam. This is what you want.
Yeah, please don't make an old-fashioned out of Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. You can definitely do it with this. I am actually surprised that you're putting this as a mixer.
I'm putting it as a cheap mixer.
Well, you're right. I was putting it in my hot toddies when I had COVID.
Yeah.
And it cured my COVID.
I mean, I got nothing against Rittenhouse Rye, Old Forester Rye. I got nothing against Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. I got nothing against all of those. But I feel like, I am proud. I'm proud of this one. This is a fantastic pick. But here's the other thing about this as a mixer. What other mixer do you know of being recommended is 118.5 proof. You're going to get that extra hit in whatever you're blending up. It's going to be strong and powerful like a whiskey drinker likes it. It's going to come through in your mixed drink the way you want it to, the way that a Rittenhouse won't. I'm passionate about that decision.
Get your in-laws drunk so they can pass out quicker.
All right, Kira, we are looking for the Friday night pour, something to start the weekend off right. You had a hard week at work. What's it going to be?
Barrel King for Friday night. So you got your Barrel King, okay? And then you order a Whopper Jr. from the Burger King. Actually, any Barrel King will do. So it's Friday night. You got through the damn week. You may have woken up late 3 times. That's fine. You know, did you get your work done? Not all of it, but most of it. Did anyone notice? No, you are just okay.
So for those of you that actually want to know, this is 120 proof. This is actually batch 64. It is knighted, so it's straight bourbon whiskey finished in rare ex-bourbon barrels. And as we pretty much all know, those tend to be stag barrels.
So I'm getting a little bit of a perfume hit, almost a cologne smell, which I think is nice, right? So where did this come from? Petty. Actually, no, bourbon doesn't, so.
From Petty? Like Paris?
Like Paris.
Yeah, people often describe Paris as the bourbon capital of the world.
I was wrong. Did you not hear me correct myself? Right as soon as I said it, I thought, that was not smart.
Oh.
You know, right?
It is like fresh cake and toasted barrel.
It is so good. It's like, I don't want to say raisiny, but it is almost like a raisin-soaked bourbon kind of a taste. I get a coconut and ton of vanilla. Do you want to try it?
Coconut for sure. That cupcake has turned into coconut.
Yes. Oh,
coconut,
so good.
toasted barrel again. Wow, it's just damn good.
And you still get a lot of deep char too after you drink
Yes.
a lot of it, which is giving me dark chocolate.
Toasty coconut and dark chocolate. And honestly, that's just the beginning. That's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is the impress your friends, and there is nothing that's going to impress your friends more than talking about a whiskey that is 6 proof points away from the world record holding whiskey. This is Optium Canadian whiskey, 27-year, 160.2 proof. This one is actually another single barrel pick for Nerds and Turds. We collaborated with the Mash and Journey on this one. This is Dukes of Hazmat. Now, according to Gene Nassif at Cat's Eye, yes, there have been other liquors higher than 166 proof, but there's never been a whiskey on record higher than 166 proof. I believe Gene said it's some very, very, very old Willet that actually holds the world record for highest proofed whiskey. This Canadian whiskey, which is nothing but butterscotch and barrel, is 160.2, a mere 6 proof points off of the world record, and it drinks beautifully. It is mature. It drinks more like 130 proof, palate, maybe like a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Not that taste profile, but that amount of punchy proof in your mouth. That's what the proof point reminds me of, despite being 160. And then it is just deep, rich butterscotch. Deep, rich, burnt barrel for flipping days. You only need 5 whiskeys. The last on the list is your special occasion whiskey. Kira, what is it?
What is more special than when you bring out Forgate? Maybe 1 Forgate or 2. When something good happens to me, you damn well be freaking sure I'm gonna drink this. This is what I love. This is what I cannot really find because I'm not a hunter. But when I do see a Forgate, I'm gonna get it. I don't even care.
Forgate is 100% our special occasion bottle. Forgate is definitely up there. It's one of our favorite brands, but there's just something about it that something special happens. We bust these out. These happen to be the Calvin Collaboration 3 and 4. These are all we have left of them. But they're fantastic, and it's a special occasion when we bust them out. Apparently, we've had a lot of special occasions.
And if you were to light this on fire, it would probably become flammable.
Like cupcakes. But yeah, I forgot you said it until I came out of my mouth. I'm like, shit, she just said that. Cupcakes and toasted barrel.
Did you just come out of your mouth?
What are you, Astrodamus?
What are you? And don't forget, okay, that you have to have one that is extra special. That is going to be your fucking Fireball, okay? You have to have Fireball in the house. I don't even care if you're mad at me at this point. It has to be Fireball. Sure, this is the barrel-aged Fireball. You don't have to have this. Just have the crappy Fireball that costs like $12, because as soon as you pull that out, the party will get started. I promise you.